Coming up, a review of the book Travels in India, Volume 1, written by Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, translated and edited by Valentine Ball. Namaste friends, my name is Shil Subramanian Paimal and you are listening to the Histology podcast. Before I proceed, a full disclosure. This book was bought with my own money and not been provided to me by the publisher. Little bit about the author. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier was a 17th century French gem merchant and traveller. Tavernier, a private individual and merchant travelling at his own expense, covered by his own account 60,000 leagues, that is 120,000 miles, in making 6 voyages to Persia and India between the years 1630 and 1668. Tavernier's writings show that he was a keen observer, as well as a remarkable cultural anthropologist. His 6 voyages became a bestseller and translated into German, Dutch, Italian and English during his lifetime. The work is frequently quoted by modern scholars writing about the period. The book has been translated and edited by Valentine Ball, a 19th century geologist and Orientalist. Let me read a brief description of the book. Quote, "The author's name, owing to its frequent mention in histories and in works on precious stones, has long been known as that of one of the most renowned travellers of the 17th century. Possibly it would not be incorrect to speak of him as in some respects the most renowned traveller during that period when so much was done to bring home to the people of Europe information about countries which had previously been but little known. Such being the case, it is not only somewhat surprising that there should be so much error in the published accounts of his life, but also that his travels, although they have been frequently issued in various languages, have not, as a whole, been subjected to critical examination and elucidation with the aid of our modern knowledge of the countries which they describe. In the present volumes, it is sought to present an approximately literal translation of the portion of the travels which refer to India, accompanying it by such identifications of localities with modern sites and such elucidation of obscure points as have been possible. This book contains one portrait of the author and 4 illustrations." Unquote. Originally published in 1676 and later meticulously translated and annotated by Ball in 1889, Volume 1 chronicles Tavernier's extensive journeys across the Indian subcontinent during the Mughal era, to be precise, during the reign of Emperor Shah Jahan and later Aurangzeb. This volume is a treasure trove for historians, Indologists and readers interested in early modern travel literature, which meticulously details trade practices, social customs, court ceremonies and the intricacies of Indian geography and climate from an European perspective, complementing other contemporary accounts like those of François Bernier or Nicolas Banucci. The strength of this volume lies in its first-hand perspective. Tavernier's keen eye for detail, particularly in describing the opulence of Mughal courts, the diamond mines of Golconda, and the bustling trade networks, offers invaluable historical insights. His accounts of interactions with Mughal emperors like Aurangzeb and his observations on local customs, such as Hindu and Muslim practices, provide a nuanced view of a culturally vibrant India. While there is no denying that Tavernier's narrative is engaging, it is not without flaws. His perspective is undeniably Eurocentric, occasionally revealing biases common to 17th century European travellers. Some of his generalizations about Indian culture or religion may feel outdated or simplistic to modern readers. Valentine Ball's translation enhances the text with scholarly notes, maps and clarifications, making it accessible to modern readers while preserving the authenticity of Tavernier's voice. His annotations provide essential context, correcting Tavernier's occasional errors and explaining archaic terms or cultural references. The inclusion of maps and illustrations further enriches the reading experience. Conclusion. Travels in India, Volume 1 is a historically rich and revealing account of early modern India through the lens of European trade and curiosity. While Tavernier's biases and the book's episodic structure may pose minor challenges, the richness of his descriptions and Ball's meticulous editing make it a rewarding read. It is highly recommended for those interested in Mughal history, early travel writing, or the intersections of European and Indian cultures in the 17th century. This volume stands as both a primary historical source and an engaging narrative of a world long past. I give this book 4.25 out of 5. The book is available in paperback and hardcover formats. At the time of recording this review, it is not available in Kindle or Audible formats. I have given the respective buy links in the show notes. Please check them out for the latest prices. Last but not the least, thank you for spending a valuable time listening to this book review. Really grateful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Histology podcast on your favorite podcasting app and also feel free to leave a review. Also, please check histology.com for all previous episodes. Thanks and looking forward to hearing from you. Take care and bye.